from the most famous plateau on the planet, from Giza Plateau, from the Sphinx area. Egypt in 5 minutes want to come and take you in a nice tour. Welcome to Egypt in 5 minutes. This is Mohamed again. We go. Now, the Sphinx is one of the most important statues ever carved in all of Egypt. However, we have hundreds of Sphinxes were found all over the country. The Sphinx on Giza Plateau is still the most famous and the most interesting one at the same time. It is the first and the largest Sphinx ever carved by the hands of the Egyptians. One single piece of limestone, believe it or not. And it is just quite something to be in front of it and no one is here. And our camera in Egypt in 5 minutes will take you in between the bows of the Sphinx to show you a wonderful stone that it made it more different and more special. Come with me. Over here, guys. In between the bows of the Sphinx. This is only for our fans. You can see a wonderful piece of granite right behind me. It's all inscribed. The crazy thing about it, that it's almost 1,000 years after the Sphinx was carved. In the Egyptian history, we know that the history of Egypt in general is divided into 3 kingdoms. Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, and New Kingdom. The Sphinx is old because it was carved in the time of the Old Kingdom. So, it is 4,600 years old. But the stone behind me was inscribed by another pharaoh from the New Kingdom. And that is almost 1,000 years after the Sphinx itself. It is known by the Dream Stone or the Dream Stele. And I invite you to come closer. If you are new to my channel, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe so you can see everything new in the next time. Every single word on the stone is being translated. And we know what all the information is about. It's about a dream of a pharaoh. And that's why we call it the Dream Stone. This pharaoh was not supposed to be the king of Egypt. And we think his older brother was supposed to be the pharaoh. And maybe he decided to get rid of him somehow to make himself the pharaoh. He did it. And that is why maybe he was afraid that the people in Egypt will not agree about it. And he decides to kind of use the Sphinx himself in a political way. So on the stone he says, while I was young, I came to hunt in the Sphinx area around Giza Plateau. And when the Sphinx was covered by sand, I slept in the shadow of the Sphinx. And the Sphinx as a god came to me and he said, Thutmose IV, and that is the name of the pharaoh, clean me, take the sand out of me, remove all the sand, I will give you the throne of Egypt. And he says at the end, I waked up and I got the help of my people and we cleaned the whole thing. And that is why I have to be the king, because it was not my choice, it was the choice of the God. For us, it's very important. This is because we believe the Sphinx was very important even in the New Kingdom time. That the king had to use him in a political way to convince the whole Egyptians that he was supposed to be the king. The stories about the Sphinx never end. And this is one of the most interesting stories that we found in between the bows of the Sphinx of Giza Plateau. If you enjoyed the video, please check out the other videos. You will love it.